is up, YouTube? It's your boy RikuTheBest, better than the rest, aka the Dark Knight. You call me that, you're good for today. Yes, my head is sitting like that. Coming at you with another DBZ Dokkan battle discussion video. One thing I really wanted to talk about was, you guys know we had the legendary election campaign thingy that was going on with Global, right? And then they didn't necessarily have the campaign or the whole election on JP, right? And they still have it. We're not going to talk about that. We are kind of, but not like that. We are going to talk about what I would have done instead. And another option, add another option onto it, the LR election. But before we get things started off, Twitter and Twitch is going to be able to RikuTheBest YT. Follow your boy with Twitter's the best way to contact me if you have any questions about anything except your dad. Twitch is going to be over there. RikuXplain, primarily stream anime related content whenever I have time. It's kind of like whenever I have free time. I think it was just one main point, but regardless, we're going to talk about, you guys may know that they have TUR Vegeta available on Global, but not so much on JP at the moment. They could have did something different at that, you know? They could have, since they didn't necessarily have the election for JP and it was only for Global, or it was probably even, wasn't even specified for just being to one certain region, they could just had Vegito Blue free-to-play LR on Global, and they could have just had free-to-play LR Merge the Muscle on JP or whatnot. Hell, have them intelligence type or something, or maybe, surprisingly, AGL type. You know, they could have gave Global Vegito Blue, they could have gave JP Merge the Muscle. I think that would be a hella good idea because, for one, it won't interfere with the LR election as far as, oh, how this, you know, this unit is not supposed to be on both because it was announced only on Global. You know, it won't interfere with that at all because it's only going to be for Global. JP will get something totally different. It's as if I'm talking about, like, it should be exclusive to the game, which, I mean, I wouldn't mind personally. Like, LR Vegito Blue be exclusive to Global. JP will exclusively get LR Merge the Muscle, free to play, Extreme Leader, because I mean, I think that would work out better rather than people complain about Global did this and JP getting it too, like copycats, all that stuff. Pretty sure you don't hear too much about it now, which is good, kind of died down. But I think in general, that would just be a much thought out idea, a better idea. I think that would be a better idea. Have a free to play for villains, you know, on the JP, and maybe one, the hero version on Global, you know, because regardless how you look at it, as it stands now, villains are getting shafted anyway. Because we're getting the free-to-play LR Vegito Blue on both games, but at the moment right now, what about for villains? There's no rainbow options for a free-to-play villain team. So if you are one of those free-to-play players, and it's gonna suck because there's not that many options. I don't even think there's a rainbow villain that is free-to-play. Anyway, a good one anyway, with like maybe at least 50% minimum to all stats. Not even considering 70% if they even get something like that, but I could be speaking too soon, but I'm just hoping that it can actually happen. Not the fact that, well, the whole idea is just already over because they both are going to get LR Vegito Blue, Global and JP. But that brings me to my second point. Since they are both getting LR Vegito Blue, might as well give them both a free-to-play extreme rainbow leader as well. You know, somebody, it doesn't have to be Merge the Muscle. It can be somebody like Hit. It can be somebody like a free-to-play, I don't want to say Jiren, it could be like a free-to-play Topo or something. Maybe have an AGL Hit to where he is free-to-play. Of course, you have to wait for his TR Awakening and LR Awakening as well, just like Vegeta Blue, ain't nothing difference. And give the guy the 70% to all stats, to extreme types, and whatever's passive or super attack effect may be, you know, that's not for me to think about. But the point is, they need, there was never been equality as far as villains and heroes. If you guys been playing Dokkan as long as I have, you know heroes has been obviously the best units in the game. The hardest hitting units in the game, well, that kind of differs because at one point in time, LR Broly was the hardest hitting unit in JP up until LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku came out. But before LR Broly was the hardest hitter, no, not that, because LR Gohan came out after Broly. I don't remember when he came out, but point is, before Angel Frieza came out, the category leader for revival units, LR Gohan was the hardest hitting unit. Angel Frieza made Broly the hardest hitter in the game by him giving Broly a higher multiplier than Ultimate Gohan. The strength hybrid Saiyan leader Gohan gives LR Gohan. But going back to the whole point of the video, I feel like they should just bring out something for villains, something for extreme units. Like I said, villains do a ton of damage, don't get me wrong, they do a lot of damage. With them being extreme type units, in general, they're gonna do more damage. They're gonna have higher I don't know what's the word for, higher effect damage or whatnot. You can tell by the arrow, you know? But yeah, generally extreme units will do more damage than super tanks. But it's like, other than that, there's no equality whatsoever as far as the units, and they really should bring out an LR free-to-play extreme key. Like, yeah, they should really bring out an extreme free-to-play LR unit, just like LR Vegeta Blue. That's what I think. I don't know, like I said, they could bring them on both games. Maybe 2 months from now, they could have, not through an election, but just announced, maybe through a scan or whatnot. But let me know what you guys think about that. I'm not going to stretch this out to 10 minutes. There's really no point. Comment in the comment box below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Both games obviously are getting LR Vegeta Blue, and that's cool enough for free-to-play hero teams. So what about free-to-play extreme teams? What about them? Thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.